And for more on this, we're now delighted to be joined by our guest for the afternoon, Engineer Amany Shenawy, member of an NGO and human development expert. A very good afternoon to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Engineer Amany, for your time this afternoon. Let's start straight away by discussing the significance of today's inaugurations of these decent life projects in Gharbiya Governorate, and demonstrating, of course, the approach by the government in transforming as well as serving rural communities.
This day is very important in the life of development and in the process of development in Egypt. The Decent Life Initiative is a presidential initiative that started in the year 2019, and now a dream is coming true where we finished the process and the planned development for Gharbiya Governorate. So this is really a very important date to mark, and after that will come the other governorates. It's very important, the numbers are very important that happened and came true.
Indeed. Engineer Amany, let's talk a bit about how this Decent Life Initiative differs from other traditional infrastructural programs, particularly in the focusing of integrating healthcare, agriculture, veterinary and government services all in one.
Decent Life project started in a very scientific way. The community was assessed. The studies were made on how to develop the whole country, starting with the most needy villages and the rural areas. The first stage of Hayat Karima took care of the very needy countries all over Egypt. It was 90% of the first
villages
took place in Upper Egypt, which was ignored for many years before that. And now we are going to hear many numbers and digital statistics about those areas and how they were developed. Gharbiya was one of those countries that came afterwards, not in the first stage, and now it is completed. This is it gives a lot of hope to many people.
Indeed.
And many people whose life were really changed. Decent life, the meaning in Arabic is Hayat Karima, or decent life. It takes care of the life of the citizen. So giving the Egyptian citizen clean water, giving people in rural areas job opportunities that even are related to the network and the internet. They can work from their place remotely in e-commerce and different areas of jobs. Giving the small children basic education in their places, and making the healthcare units better for people to use. As you said, the infrastructure and all what happened in all the governorates, this was very important in the last 7 years.
Absolutely. Now, Engineer Amany, today's inaugurations covered several different sectors, starting with healthcare, as well as agriculture, as well as veterinary services. Let's start with healthcare. We saw the Family Medicine Center in the Sanabast area or village, covering more than 47,000 people. Let's talk a bit about the importance of the expansion of primary healthcare facilities, how they, as you said, provide a decent life to the citizen in a day-to-day basis. We're talking about their actual experience of the provision of healthcare services.
It's it's very important to have good healthcare all over Egypt, and this will happen by developing the medical centers in small villages and building other medical centers in order to provide healthcare for people in their place, and not making them move to big cities in order to get their health care. Giving people health care is the beginning of having a developed country, because development is always calculated according to the health of people and to the youth who are there and having potential to work. So it's always said that it's better to give people health care and give them a better health than that they become infected with diseases and you cure them. This is much better to have healthy people.
Yes, prevention is better than treatment.
Yes,
and indeed the healthcare initiative does focus on preventative medicine rather than focusing on providing treatment for diseases.
This is true, and the Decent Life initiative took care of the health of people, the health of women who are half the society, and who are in Egypt. Women are very active and are productive.
Absolutely.
So we have to take care of their health in order to have healthy families, healthy children that are the future of Egypt.
Absolutely.
So this was done in Gharbeya. It's very important, together with the clean water that was connected and the sanitation. This was taken care of, and it's very important for the health of people to have clean water and to have good sanitation in their houses. It's their right, and it was made in a very scientific way of how to connect water everywhere and how to make people use clean water and have good sanitation.
Absolutely.
The job opportunities are very important too. People were given vocational service after given the appropriate education for each group of people. So even the illiteracy, it was the literacy classes, and this was very important that people start to get jobs.
Absolutely. Engineer Amany, let's move now to another important inauguration of the veterinary services, and Gharbeya is quite an important agricultural governorate. How do you see agricultural and veterinary service complexes and the projects that have been developed in this governorate help farmers with the increase of their productivity, the reduction of production costs, and the increase as well of efficiency in running their projects?
Gharbeya is a very important place in Egypt that has a lot of agriculture projects and has a lot of potential in agriculture. So making the agriculture and planning for what to plant and how to cultivate and how to have your supply chain connected to the agriculture is very important in order to reduce the prices of transportation of the goods and having a good economic outcome of the agriculture process.
Yes, indeed. Now, also you mentioned a very important issue, and also the Prime Minister stressed on this issue that, citizens' requests need to be handled efficiently and promptly, and digitalization of new services make them more efficient. Now, let's talk a bit, in your opinion, Engineer Amany, about the mechanisms that are needed to ensure that improved infrastructure, improved services translates into better access and better public service to the citizens of these villages.
Public service and the service for people is being in progress since the last years. We can see that in the transportation, in the roads, in the new cities that were built. We can see that in the digital network that we're having. We're having the network everywhere on our mobiles.
Yes.
And in our offices. We're having real transformation, digital transformation, and planning of all that connects everything together and make our supply chain an economic one for our citizens and our economy in order to grow. So this is connected, and planning is done, and the services are there for everyone, and it is going to show in the incoming years.
Indeed, right. We'll leave it at that. I'd like to thank you very, very much. Our guest, engineer Amany Shenawy, human development expert. Many thanks for your time and your insight and for joining us in this afternoon's edition of Cairo Watch. We take a short break and we'll be back for more. Do stay tuned.